For most of humankind, up until a century ago, people's belief around success and wealth was completely different compared to today. So what they called super wealth, the people in a loyal family and then the people who has an insane amount of wealth, they didn't believe the wealth and success comes from hard work and all the dedication, or even the influence of God. They actually believed that wealth and success was completely programmed in the DNA. So to prove your point, we all know the fact that back in the days, that especially within this gene pool, the loyal families and very, very wealthy families, their marriage were very strategic and political and financial reason. And there are so many got married with their cousins and their own family members. But what if I told you these super wealthy families took a little bit step farther? The Rothschild is one of the wealthiest family in history. They're known to practice the intermarriage to keep their genes inside of their family. Listen, I'm not trying to push you to get a sugar daddy and a sugar mama, okay? I'm telling you how you can change the code of your genetics without burning yourself or selling your soul or trying to get sugar daddy and sugar mama. So back in the days, all these wealthy families believed it was all in genetic, because this is the legacy that runs in the family, and then it was passed over the generations and generations. But it was actually a little bit more than genetics and DNA, because now what we are talking about is, even if you're not from these gene pools, even if you're not from a loyal family, even if you're like me, coming from pretty much a normal or relatively poor family, you can program your genetics to be successful and then to be wealthy. Welcome to my channel. My name is NEMOTO. I'm a mindset coach and I'm a TEDx speaker. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how we can program our genetics and genes and DNA to be successful and to be wealthy. And especially, like I said, I came from nothing and I built the success and all these followers and accomplishment and manifestation that I have in my life is built from scratch. Because when I started, I had zero knowledge about social media. I only had 1,000 followers on Instagram and that was it. Right before I launched my second business, which is this coaching business, I became homeless for a couple of days too, because I was programmed to be broke. My first 27 years, in fact, pretty much I don't have money. Deep down, I know that I could expand my business and expand my income, and I wanted to, 3x, 4x, or 5x my income, but I was stuck. And I've tried them all. I've tried all the marketing. I've worked with the agency who works with 8-figure company. And I worked with this email marketer and this sales guy and blah, blah, blah. And then I did them all. In 20th century, Nikola Tesla, one of the best and then greatest inventor in history, he revolutionized the field of electricity. And this is not me saying. This is not some like random YouTuber saying or some guru saying. Nikola Tesla, and he said, if you want to find the secret of the universe, think in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency. According to him, even our thoughts have different frequency. But this is the most important part in this video. Unlike Rothschild family, Nikola Tesla said this vibration frequency is not inherited in a gene or DNA. And in fact, everybody who understands the frequency and everybody who understands the principle can tap into the same frequency as the Rothschild family or other wealthy family or other successful people have. So I want to imagine this radio. The radio basically transmit the vibration frequencies. And when you turn into this specific channel, then you can listen to the radio. But then when you're in between the channel, then you hear the bzzz, bzzz. You can't hear the channel properly or the sound properly. So this is exactly how the frequency works, and this is exactly how your manifestation works. Nikola Tesla or Einstein or Edison, they said everything vibrates in this universe. Everything is a frequency. And even the biological systems such as cells or the muscle tissues, they vibrate in a specific frequency. And studies have shown that exposure to electromagnetic field can affect DNA repair mechanism. And then in fact, 5 to 8 hertz frequency, and then you can actually find those frequency music in YouTube as well. They're known as love frequency. A study published in the Journal of Molecular Biology, they found that the sound frequency, specifically the range of 5 to 8 hertz, can activate the DNA repair system. So if you're still watching, then you need to really understand nothing outside matters compared to what's inside. The reason why is because you cannot change the frequency of this cup, because this is not you. But you can change your thoughts. You can't change the vibration frequency of this phone, but you can change the vibration frequency of your feeling, which if you feel different, if you feel happy, you have a certain vibration frequency. If you feel sad, You have a certain vibration frequency. And this is the reason why most people fail to manifest, is because all they focus is what they have zero control over. They have zero control over this frequency of this cup, but they're trying to manifest this cup. There is no way that they can achieve it because they have zero control. You are either in control or out of control. But you have control over your thoughts. And then also you can change internal or external actions and decisions. So when you shift your focus from external to internal, then the shift happens externally as well. Because like I said, I was flat broke. I was so broke the first 27 years. I remember that I was staying all this $20 hostel and having a crazy experience. Well, it was a good old days, but now I have a completely different frequency because you can program your genetics, program your mind, program your thought process, emotional process, and then even beyond, you can attract something that outside of your control by reprogramming your mind. Because now look back in hindsight, I was not vibrating in that version of myself or the reality that I wanted to manifest, and as a result I was vibrating and I was a perfect match with the reality that I was living, which was frustrated, stuck, and honestly knowing that you can do better but somehow nothing is working is probably one of the most frustrating things for entrepreneurs. So when I stepped back from focusing on the marketing and all the strategies and all these business coachings and whatever, I meditated strictly again and I came back to my core because I was focusing on other things, vibration frequency, which I have zero control over. And then you were probably wondering, okay, how the hell can we change the genetics? Which sounds really cool, right? So what exactly you need to do to change your genetics is that you have to change your mind. You have to reprogram your mind. That eventually changes the genetic expressions and it changes the code of your genetics. And the best tool you can rely on is called hypnosis. And maybe you think that hypnosis is like, oh, the hypnosis is weird and crazy, it's bullshit. Well, I thought the same thing, those stage hypnotists, and it's like, oh, it's weird and nerdy, and it's like, I don't like them. But when I started practicing meditation back in almost like 8-9 years ago, it developed into hypnosis, and I understood that hypnosis is actually how you can reprogram your mind. It actually change the code of your subconscious. So the formula is that using hypnosis, if you change your mind, then it will change the chemical production and also the genetic expressions. So the genetics involves DNA, which serves as a protein production in the body. However, how and when this genes is turned on or turned off is through numerous factors, such as it could be environmental stimuli, which is the external factors, but it also could be your thought process and emotional process. So what you need to do is use hypnosis, which I'm going to hypnotize you the rest of the video, or you can also use the meditation called the RIM meditation. This meditation is specifically designed to change your code of your subconscious, to reprogram your mind. So go ahead and then you can find free meditation on my YouTube. If you like that meditation, you can even create a customized version of it that doesn't work for anyone else because it's completely customized for you. And when we are in this deep state of your consciousness, whether in hypnosis or meditation, we want to use this window to reprogram our mind and using visualization technique. Maybe you feel like, this is going to be a bullshit. You can give it a try. The worst case scenario is that you feel very relaxed. You feel very relaxed and then you feel good. Your body and then your mind feel very, very rested. This is the worst case scenario, okay? The best case scenario is you're going to be hypnotized because people have the hypnotize ability. So you might not be hypnotized just like that, or some people are easy to be hypnotized, some people are not. And this is the reason why I also hypnotize my clients every single week, so that they can also be hypnotized easy to change their subconscious faster. And therefore, my clients get the first results. Within a 3 to 6 months, they get the visible result throughout my coaching. Okay, so right now, I want to just have a deep breath. And out. Right? Now just have 3 more, okay? Just coming back to relaxed state. And then I just want you to know, during hypnosis, nothing crazy happens. What happens is when I tell you sleep, you're going to feel very relaxed, very rested. You close your eyes naturally, and you're going to feel all the tension is going out from you. You have zero tension in your mind, zero tension in your body. You feel so relaxed and rested every time I say sleep. Okay, you understand? And if you understand, now have another deep breath in. And coming back and sleep. And then when I tell you to sleep, you feel relaxed and rested, and you close your eyes naturally and all the way deep, and sleep deeper, and just completely let go and surrender to the voice and your hearing, and keep paying attention to your voice, but your body feels so relaxed and rested, and sleep. Just sleep deeper. And now I want you to have a deep breath in and hold it as much as you can. And then in fact, I'm going to count 10 to 0. Even if it's difficult, keep it, hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sleep all the way down, all the way. Exhale and sleep all the way down, all the way. You're going to deeper state of your consciousness. You feel more relaxed, you feel more rested, and you lose all the tension from your mind and your body, and sleep. Now let's see how deep you can go. Now I want you to keep closing your eyes, but I want to pay attention on your eyelids and use your eyeballs, not your neck. Don't open your eyes. Use your eyeballs to look at the ceiling. So your face is straight, but your eyes are looking upwards. And now I want you to keep your eyeballs looking upwards, looking at the ceiling. And then I want you to pay attention to my voice. Now, your eyelids are so heavy and so relaxed that you cannot open it. I want you to use your imagination and realize that your eyelids are so heavy and so relaxed that you cannot open it. And as a matter of fact, every time I say sleep, it gets heavier and then heavier and then heavier, and it's completely sealed. And then every time you breathe in, it's getting heavier and then heavier and then heavier, and you can feel the weight on your eyelids. Now have a deep breath in. Now it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and every time you breathe in, your eyelids feels and are so heavy and so relaxed that you cannot open it. And now I want you to use your imagination and really believe that your eyelids are completely sealed and then you cannot open it. And as a matter of fact, the harder you try, the more impossible it becomes. The next time I tell you sleep right now, you will lose all the control of opening your eyelids because it's completely sealed and then you cannot open it, and sleep. Now I'll try that out and test it out. See how deep you are in the state of your consciousness, and then now harder you try, the more impossible it becomes, and as a matter of fact, you cannot open your eyelids, and sleep. And then completely let go and sleep all the way down, all the way deep. Just let go all the way. Now your eyelids can open, so don't worry about it, and then just let go and sleep all the way down. Close your eyes and sleep all the way down, all the way deep. And now pay attention to this relaxation in your body and just feel the relaxation and feel this calmness and peace. Your brain waves are slower and you're deep inside of your consciousness. So now what we're going to do is a little visualization, okay? And I want you to just use your imagination and realize that you just accomplished something that you wanted to manifest. This is the goal that you wanted to manifest. You were struggling before, but now finally you achieved it. And it's something that you can feel so good. This is important. Don't try to visualize something it's way too big, okay? That you don't even feel nothing, okay? Something that you feel good. Something that you think that you can achieve it. Now I want you to use your imagination and realize that you just achieved right now. And I want you to celebrate it. Now, how does that make you feel? And I want you to pay attention to the feeling. Is feeling of happiness, or you being proud of yourself, and it feels so good. The feeling of accomplishment, you cannot stop smiling because it feels so good within your body and in your mind. Now the more you focus on this visualization, the more real it becomes, and in fact you are tapping into this vibration frequency and then changing the code of your subconscious and then even the genetic expressions. And now I want to bring two people in this visualization. It could be your family, it could be your friends, somebody you want to give a high five, hugs, and then celebrate together. And really pay attention to the details and how do you feel now celebrating with your family or friends. When you do high five, when you hug somebody, feel that sensation on your body. And again, it's getting stronger and stronger. Your feeling is getting better and better and better. You feel 5 times, 10 times better now. I want to use your imagination and express it the best way possible. You have to scream in your mind. If you have to jump around, crying in your mind, then do it, because this is how you would naturally feel and express yourself, and this is exactly how we can tap into that frequency. And now the more you focus, the more real it becomes. This visualization feels so real, and then that you feel so good that you cannot stop smiling. And then now I want you to have a deep breath in and out. And sleep. Now sleep deeper, all the way down, all the way deep. And now I want you to use your imagination and realize that you actually feel so confident and you feel so certain that you know that you're going to be taking the right action. You feel so certain, 120% that you're going to manifest this. And you feel so confident, you feel so successful, you feel so abundant, you are already becoming that version of yourself. Your frequency is changing right now. So now I want you to adjust the way you think and the way you feel to this new way of feeling. You feel so good within your body right now. You feel so good. And then in your mind, and you feel like, oh my God, I am this person. I am so confident. I am charismatic. I'm abundant. I'm amazing. And now I want you to adjust current version of yourself to this new version of yourself, because this person has a different frequency, and then you need to keep being that person every single day. As a matter of fact, when you get out this hypnosis, you are a completely different person. You're going to be a completely different person every single day, and then a month later, and then a week later, and then a year later, you're going to be a completely different person. Therefore, you have completely different frequency. Now, I'm going to count to 5, and as I count to 5, you're going to get out from hypnosis. Now, 1, you feel better and better and better, 10 times better. And then 2, now you're ready to take the right action, and then you feel so good. And 3, you cannot stop smiling because you feel so good, you feel so confident, you feel so abundant and successful. And 4, 5, wide awake, eyes open, coming back from hypnosis, and have a deep breath in and out. All right. Now, if you haven't done my meditation, I suggest you to go through meditation every single day to really keep tapping into that vibration frequency and in who you are becoming. And if you're an entrepreneur feeling this income ceiling right now around $5,000, $10,000 or even more, and wanting to 2x or 3x your income in 3 to 6 month period of time without burning yourself out or selling your soul, then apply from the link in the description. Let me know how did you feel in the hypnosis in the comment, because I genuinely want to know, and I genuinely hope this hypnosis and an entire video helped you to have a new perspective or to really feel and tap into that vibration frequency. Or don't forget, hit the subscribe and notification bell, and then I'll see you in the next video. Peace.